guys, in this video I'm going to be making a ring out of this quarter right here using mostly tools I got off eBay. I'm going to use this to punch a hole in the center. I'm going to use these to stretch it out and shape it. I'm also going to use this to do that, and I'm going to use these to fold it. I will be using a 1-ton arbor press as well, and a doming block, just because I like the first fold to be on a curved block. But other than that, everything I'm going to be using here I got on eBay. If you want to see a video where I go in depth on each one of these tools, I'll add a card for that right here. And without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to try to make this ring as quick as I can. First step is going to be putting our quarter in this center punch. It's a 1/2 inch center punch, and we're just gonna bang it out. Here we go, there's our center, and then I get this punch out of here. Now I do want to let you guys know there is a literal sticking point on this thing. It kind of gets stuck in there, so I usually use another smaller die and set it up on my press and just push it out. Just like that. Sometimes the coin stays in there a little bit. You can push it out with the same die that came with it. Boom. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use a deburring tool on it real fast and just clean up the inside cut part. And like I said, we're just going to clean this up with our deburring tool real quick. I'm a real clever fella, and I do this over a trash can, so I don't have all this stray sharp metal laying around on my floor. And if you heard just a second ago, I dropped my coin in the trash can. Everybody makes mistakes. I got it nice and cleaned up, and we're on our way. Alright. Let's do our first fold. And for your first fold, you want to make sure you have the side of the coin you want facing on the outside of the ring down. And for this, I use my folding balls. You really want to make sure your coin is nice and centered. There's our first fold, and we're going to quickly move to our second fold. Using our 17-degree die and folding cone. Good and stretched out. Now we're going to put it on a Rathburn ring stretcher and stretch it some more. At this point, it's a little wobbly, so I'm going to try and flatten it out real quick. I'm just going to lay another quarter on top of it. Squeeze push it flat. I'll flip it over and do it on the other side as well. That's better. Now we're gonna have to squeeze these spines to get it on the mandrel. This is kind of tricky to do in front of the camera. Boom. And we're gonna push it down until it's flush against that first ridge and hammer it out. We'll do that on the floor. All right, so we've got a ring on the Rathburn ring stretcher. I'm gonna put this cone on it, and it doesn't quite want to go in there. That's okay. I'll just knock it in with the hammer. There we go. And I'm gonna try and zip this up a little better. All right, I'm gonna hit this all the way down and stretch it out, and you can see it's flared out. We're gonna want it to meet evenly. And then it comes out the other end, and you can just knock it back out. And then what I do is I move it down one more rung on the stretcher, make sure it's nice and even. Stretch it all the way down one more time. And there's the ring so far, and I could call this done, but I'm gonna go ahead and reduce it a little bit just to make it even. Let's go back to that 17-degree die and reduce. Alright, so now we've got our coin nice and stretched out. It's starting to look pretty much like a ring. And we're going to want to reduce this fatter side. So we're going to put that on the larger side of the die. I put a quarter on top to make sure it's even and flat, and because it fits perfectly in the top of this bigger die. It also keeps this from scratching up my coin rings. So we got that nice and reduced down, and I'm just going to reduce the cut edge just a hair, just to kind of give it a little softness. I just like the way it looks. I don't do it very much. It's like a millimeter, maybe. See right here? Barely gonna move. And just that little bit of reduction is gonna put a nice shine right on the brim of that cut edge. And there's our coin ring, guys. I think I made this in under 10 minutes. And let's see here. Boom. A little tight. But not a bad little coin ring. Let's go ahead and let you take a nice, good look at it here. Cool little ring. And usually I'll sand this cut edge. I'll go ahead and do that just to show you. I use a Revlon nail filing board I found, and I just use the very lightest the sandpaper that's on there. And I pretty much just go to the cut edge. I go up and down on it. And I turn the ring, and I just do that a couple times. And that usually gets rid of any scratches or anything that happened while I was making the coin ring itself. And then I just get my good old rag and clean that sandpaper off of there. That image looks a lot nicer. And then I'll usually hit it with a polishing cloth, but I'm not too worried about it with this coin. I was just trying to show you guys how you can make a coin ring with the tools from eBay. Alright, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more coin ring making videos, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.